East meets West. That's the theme for this year's Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo. With acts from India, China and the United States featuring prominently, Brigadier David Allfrey, Chief Executive and Producer, has travelled the world seeking out new acts and providing them with the canvas that is Edinburgh Castle to paint a cultural picture of their homeland. Here they proudly cherish and share a unique friendship with other members of the tattoo family, not forgetting the audience of 220,000 who enthusiastically make the pilgrimage to enjoy a night at the castle each year.
Conversations of any sort are bound to be supportive of foreign affairs and how nations get on with one another. We all want pretty much the same thing from life, but we are prisoners often of our own culture and our own heritage and our own view of the world. But most people want pretty much the same thing from life. And what I've learned over the years is that in order to share a view of something, you have to have a conversation. The beauty of Edinburgh, and the tattoo in particular, and I think we have a very special role in all of this, is we do get people together, and great nations that come together here showing off their armed forces and showing off their culture feel so proud of what they have.
2015 is the first ever UK-China Year of Cultural Exchange, and what better way to celebrate this than to have not one but two acts from China. The first is the military band of the People's Liberation Army of China, back after an absence of 11 years.
Edinburgh tattoo is one of the most influential military tattoos in the world, and we feel very honored to be one of the members in this family. And China and the United Kingdom both have long histories of culture. With our coming, we hope we can increase our friendship, and I believe through our efforts and with all our cooperation between different countries in this tattoo, our friendship and understanding between each other will be improved.
This year's featured service is the RAF. They're celebrating the 75th anniversary of the Battle of Britain, and a special scale model of a Spitfire takes pride of place on the esplanade. Close by, the massed bands of the Royal Air Force launch into a musical item reflecting the mood of the 40s.
Great Royal Air Force music. The Queen's Colour Squadron will be part of that story. So too will our dancers. There's a little bit of swing in there as well, a bit of Glenn Miller, which I think will work very well.
Appearing for the very first time at the tattoo is the United States Air Force Honor Guard. Based in Washington, D.C., they are the smallest component of the United States Air Force.
We take part in many ceremonies. Our main mission is Arlington National Cemetery, where we bury the heroes of the United States military. We do jobs with the former dignitary, we do jobs with the president. Our job is to showcase the Air Force. We are the face of the Air Force, sir.
A highlight of their performance includes a death-defying march through a barrage of swinging weapons with fixed bayonets. The second Chinese act in this year's show is the award-winning Lotus Dragon Dance folklore group from Changsing.
There is a gorgeous legend about Lotus Dragon. Once upon a time, a young couple lived nearby Lotus Pond. At their wedding night, a good giant dragon appeared in sky after thunders. Next year, Hua gave birth to a child. The little dragon left finally. He thanked his mother for his birth and rained the dry land every year. So there was always good harvest.
Dragons are icons in China and are believed to bring good luck and prosperity to the local people wherever they appear. Bollywood comes to the esplanade. Although Bollywood originally referred to the movie genre, it's now synonymous with the dance style in these movies.
It very much is part of the modern Indian lexicon of dance forms. I mean, though a lot of people still debate that, much of Bollywood dancing is actually rooted in the classical tradition and then borrows generously from Western traditions of ballet, of hip-hop, etc. So it's really a merger of both these, and it's now a unique new form of language.
And it's a language which tells a story of love. Boy meets girl, boy falls in love with girl, boy marries girl, and they both float off to live happily ever after. Switzerland's premier drum corps, Top Secret, takes to the stage with its much admired and highly disciplined performance. Since their first appearance at the Tattoo in 2003, they've risen from relative obscurity to become one of the most sought-after acts on the Tattoo circuit. They never fail to thrill an audience, and there's always a surprise item in their finale. Thus, they dispel the popular belief that drummers are not real musicians. A second act from the United States, the Citadel Regimental Band and Pipes, lights up the Esplanade with a youthful jaunt through a range of musical genre, from gospel to Glenn Miller and almost everything in between. All in all, the Tattoo is fulfilling its aim of bringing the world together at the castle in the spirit of goodwill and friendship for all to see and enjoy.